My name is Chad, and basically I'm going to walk you guys through how to create a partition in Windows 8. So first things first, you're going to go ahead and need to go ahead and get NetLab running. And yes, you can tell by the icons on the bottom, I am running a Mac. Once we have NetLab running, we'll have this window right over here. And what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go to Windows 8 shortcut. In Windows 8 shortcut, on the sidebar, you can go ahead and click on the Universal Search. Click on the search tab right there, and as you will see in the article, you're going to type in disk mgmt.msc, and that's going to take us right to our disk management. And once we get into our disk management, what we're going to go do is I'm going to scroll along to the bottom right here, so you're going to follow along. And you can see I'm going to go ahead and extend this window just a little bit so you can see this a little better. And we have the unallocated space right here. We're going to right click on that unallocated space, and we're going to go to a new simple volume, and that's going to pop up right here, and we're going to click next, and we're going to go with the prescribed 2 gigabytes to go ahead and get this file volume created. And just for the safe simplicity, we're just going to go ahead so we can make it an I or J, but we're just going to go with I just to keep it the same as what we're doing here. And what we're going to go ahead and do is make sure we change the file system from the default of NTFS to FAT32, but we'll show you how to convert it back as we walk through this video. We're going to hit next, and you're going to see exactly a complete wizard, and this gives you a list of all the settings for that particular volume on there. And we're going to click finished, and you're going to see the changes that happened in the background right there. It went from 4 gigs, and now you see we have an allocated, and the system let us know that we have a new volume, which happens to be a removable drive on there. So we're going to scroll down right here. And we're going to go ahead and close out of this window real quick. And we're going to close out of that. We don't need to worry about that. And we're going to go ahead, double click on this PC. And we're going to go ahead and check out the iVolume. And we're going to right click on that, check out the properties. We're going to see that this is indeed a file system FAT32. Click OK on that. Now we've confirmed that. And what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to open up in this particular new volume, the iVolume, and we're going to go ahead and right click anywhere in this white space right here, and then we're going to come up with new, and then we're going to go ahead and create a new text document. We're going to go ahead and label that text document just the same as we have it labeled here in the text. It's going to be ITE, and it's going to be test document. All right. And then we're going to look at the properties of this text document right here. And what you'll know about this is, what will be discussed a little later, is that we can actually change the file format without actually ruining the files that are inside. All right, we're going to close this window right here. We've got that. And what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our shortcut right here. Remember, when you go to Windows 8, you go to the corner, you're going to go to your universal search right here, and we're going to go type in CMD to command prompt. And remember, you have to right click on here, and this is where you're going to go ahead and run as administrator. And the reason why you're going to run as an administrator is because it gives you all of the rights in order to change files. If you don't have administrator rights, you cannot change the files on there. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to type in, as we see in the text, convert I colon and backslash FS, and what that stands for, FS, is file system, and the file system we're changing to that particular drive is from FAT32 to NTFS, and then we're going to press enter on there, and we're going to go ahead and label. So basically what we're going to label the drive is we're going to label that hard drive ITE. And I ran into this issue right here where it gave me an incorrect volume. And as you can see, it's not you did anything wrong in the steps. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but we're going to do it a different way. We're going to do it the file system way. And I'm going to go ahead and redo it and just show you that we can do it that way. So what we're going to do is go back here to this PC. We're going to label it by clicking on the file volume name right there. Just click one more time, and we're going to label it. It's a little bit of a hack here, just because we're running into a little issue here, ITE. But we're going to go ahead and do it correctly. I don't know if you guys ran into the same issue. If you did, holler at me and let me know. So what we're going to go back is we're going to go back here to our shortcut to file system here. Drag our cursor in the bottom corner. And then we're going to go to our search, CMD. Remember to right click, run as administrator. We're going to say yes. We're going to go ahead and type in those files, convert, capital I for our drive, semicolon, /fs, and that's ntfs, and then we're going to press that, and then we're going to go type in ITE, and then you're going to see it actually work like it's supposed to on there. So we have changed the file volume. Now we're going to go back and check the properties of that on there. So what we saw before was that the file system was actually FAT32. We're going to double click on this PC. We're going to go over to ITE. We're going to right click on that. We're going to check out the properties of the drive. And what we will, excuse me, a little bit of an error there. Let's try that one more time. We're going to right click on that. Right click, there we go. Properties of that, and then you're going to see right here for file system is basically NTFS. That's the file system that we have. Clicking OK, show the properties on there. And what we're going to go do is also go inside of that and notice that our document right here has been uninterrupted. But also too, we have added some things that have, as we noticed when we went from FAT32 to NTFS, the menus actually added a couple more things. Now you basically get added security on there. What you'll remember is general tools, hardware, sharing, but security has been added to it because NTFS is a file system that is more secure than FAT32. All right, this is my walkthrough on how to create a partition. Thank you. If you have any questions as a Mac user, I did this with QuickTime, and if you have any questions, hey, just add me to your Skype, and I'll be glad to help out any of the Mac users in the class. Thank you.